Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my July bullet journal setup for you. And I am doing a setup with watercolors. I haven't done that in a really long time, I think, but a lot of you requested it. And I got some really nice and metallic Japanese watercolors from a shop in London here called Choosing Keeping. I will try to link them down below, but I'm not super sure if I can find them. But I will make sure to link something or even something similar. I wanted to do something inspired by the sea, and the palette has like a coral tone and silver metallics and a couple of blues, so it was the perfect fit, and I really love how the color turned out. I wasn't really sure if they would be really see-through, but they are actually very well pigmented and the shimmer is really nice. They are super metallic, and yeah, I just love the way this looks. In my last video, I also asked you if you want me to change things up a bit more, and most of you said that I should just keep doing what I'm doing if it works for me, and this is exactly what I'm doing right here. So my layout is more or less the same, but also because the year is now almost halfway over, or it's halfway over now, I will do a little goal check-in at the end of my video, and we'll go back to the beginning of this bullet journal and we will flip through it and look at all my goals and the spreads with all my goals on it, and yeah, rejig those a little bit. If you cannot find any metallic watercolors, you can just use a regular watercolor or even just a brush pen or something and go over it with a metallic gel pen and just give your doodles some details with a little bit of metallic color from the gel pen, just some highlights, and it will look great as well. I haven't done a weekly spread in a while, and so I decided to give a weekly spread a go again. I was inspired by Boho Berry. I think I saved one of her weekly spreads on my Instagram, and I opted for a similar structure, and I also tried to incorporate as many trackers as possible in this one. Because last month I was really good with all of my trackers, but after around 18 days or so I had a visitor over here in London and I wasn't really able to follow through with my evening routine anymore, and yeah, so I kinda stopped using all my trackers, stopped doing my meditation, and yeah, more or less all my good habits. And I just want to try to track everything on a weekly basis so I can change up my habits if I need to. And also if I can't track anything for a week because I have a lot of appointments or I'm traveling or something like that, then it's not that bad because I will just not do any trackers for that week. So it's more motivating for me. That's my weekly spread done right here. I really loved how it turned out. I will make sure to post a pic on Instagram as well. And I will also post a picture of the filled out version when it's done. So that's a quick flip through. And yeah, I really love the whole theme. I'm so in love with these watercolors. They are so great. They look amazing. And you can really see that it's not a big deal to use them in your Leuchtturm bullet journal. The paper is not very thick, but if you just use the right amount of water, so a little bit less than you would usually do when you paint watercolors, it's totally fine. It doesn't really ghost that much and the paper is not going all crinkly on you. So let's have a look at the beginning of my bullet journal. The first step that I do when I kinda have a little check-in, I will index everything that I haven't indexed so far. And I don't do that very often, so I have to do quite a bit of that. And then I just reschedule everything in my calendar and just update my little dashboard in the front. And then I just check in with all my goals and my ideas and wishes spread. I was keeping those spreads updated, and that doesn't mean that I achieved all my goals, so that's one thing. But there were two spreads that I didn't update at all. It was my book tracker and my growth tracker for social media. So I just tried to update those a little bit, and it was too much and I need to just look up a couple of stats for that. So I wrote on a post to just remember that I need to update those spreads. And that's more or less it. I hope you guys liked my setup and see you guys very soon with another video.